Are we good
basically
to play
ready.
today? Is anyone like
I don't
super not ready?
I don't have a token.
I mean, yeah, that's yeah, yep, you're right.
I seem to have forgotten that as a important aspect here.
I seem to have misplaced my keyboard.
I've lost my mind.
Yeah, well, I guess tokens don't matter that much. If it comes down to it. Who actually remembers what's happening?
Well, last week, last time we met, we got swooped down upon in the cave while we were getting the refugees out. That what was it Spooky Crow was following us?
Spider.
Spider.
No, it was Spooky Crow came down and announced, "I knew it. I knew they were spies."
Something like
And
that.
then something kind of like that. And then we stopped there.
Yeah, well, Shiloh took a shot at it, and then it flew back down the cave over Taz's glowing green blade, and that was right where we ended off. So I believe what happened was Taz recognized the crow was there, and then came running up behind you guys with a glowing green blade. And the crow said something along the lines of, I knew it. And then Shiloh took a shot at it. It flew back down the way it came, and then the family that you guys were escorting out starts to panic pretty badly because they're saying that the Grand General knows. And they're in a bit of hysteria.
Well, I mean, the good news in this situation would be that we were already on our way out.
Yeah, but see how loud this is. Incredibly. No, that's fine. That's a little loud. There we go. As the bird descends into the darkness, you can hear a rhythmic tapping in time with every other footstep. As the same voice that called out from the four-eyed corvid says, "Cartographers, I mean you no harm. In fact, I come keeping in mind that we may indeed benefit each other." And you see the self-same figure that had given a speech as you guys had arrived in Igorian, clad in deep red, with silvery hair swept straight back, and with the distant sound of a bell, the smell of brine. You can just make out the silhouette of the town, and the deckhand asks, or the deckhand says that you seem to have perked up. Happy to be home.
Wait, what? Could you dial that back for me, please?
Oh, you've been rather morose this whole trip.
That was out of character. Could you back up for me?
Oh no, I'm fully aware that you're probably shell shocked, but I'm sure Val is shell shocked.
No. Who's speaking?
Oh, the deckhand.
The deckhand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the deckhand.
On the boat.
What boat?
The boat Val is looking over the railing at quarantine from.
Time skip.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's worse than that. This is what Val experienced.
Oh. I'm sorry, so repeat what the deckhand said?
Said, you seem to have perked up. Happy to be home.
She shakes her head. Home? What? I was just... When did I get here?
We've been on the seas for almost a week now.
Just gonna look around and, where's everybody else?
Well, for sure, Sophia and Alice are with you, but as far as the rest of the party, I leave it up to you guys on whether or not you're even on this boat.
How much for heights?
Are the rest of you on the boat back home? The people who are swapping over are your characters from before on the boat back home.
Nah, Taz would have taken the road.
Take it away.
The road.
Alright, well, Taz isn't on the boat.
What is the purpose of the boat? Who chartered the boat? Why the boat?
Are you on the boat?
Shiley would be on the boat.
Tally on the boat.
For what reason doth we boat?
We're on the way back home.
Back to quarantine? Hmm.
And we
Taz,
don't quite know why we're on the boat.
Where were you going, Taz?
I mean, Taz just isn't on the boat.
Taz is just gone.
I kind of want to go check back up on that robot.
Okay, so Vitaly's not on the boat?
We'll say no.
Okay, so Vitaly and Taz are not on the boat.
I assume that Shiloh is on the boat. As Shiloh would not miss an opportunity to go visit his family. Am I correct?
I muted? Yeah, I'm on the boat.
Okay. So on the boat we have Valiel, Sophia, Nihilus, and Shiloh. And after only a few more minutes of sailing, you're able to dock, or the boat docks, you're able to exit the boat off of the gangplank onto the pier.
Oh, real quick.
Sure.
Was Dina on board?
Dina does not appear to be on the boat.
Val will ask the deckhand where Dina is.
Sorry, ma'am, which one's Dina?
Huh.
A woman. Ow, my head. The leader. Our leader. Do we have our cartographer pin still?
I mean, yeah, you have a cartography bit.
Yeah, I'll try and call Dina with it.
You activate the pin, but it does not glow, and it looks like the pin is not nearly as tarnished as you remember.
Val's while we're docking, Val's going to approach the people still on board. She'll Okay, so I'm not absolutely insane, right? We were just in the cave, right?
I believe so. That's what I remember. Yeah. I don't know how we got here.
Where are Vitaly and Taz? Anyone seen them?
No, I don't see them anywhere.
What's
going on?
Was Taz running up to us with that green sword.
So we're missing Dina, Vitaly, and Taz.
What is going on? I'm
Apparently,
confused.
we've been on this boat for a week now, but
Where's the family?
The pins aren't responding?
pins aren't responding. Val's gonna take a quick look around for the family that we were trying to save.
Yeah, you don't see any. You don't see any of that family. In fact, just about the only people on this boat seem to be Westcrani privateers.
Val's gonna ask the deckhand. Sorry, I'm not really great with sailing, so if you could help me out here. When did we board this ship again?
It's been just over a week.
And where did we board from?
Well, from West Crown.
We boarded from West Crown.
What's the date today?
That's a good question. You will say it much faster than I will.
Yes, but I imagine that Val would know the date that it was when we were in the cave.
It is currently Kuthana the 16th.
How big of a gap is that in between?
It's like 2 weeks.
Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna make a survival check to calculate how much time it would take us to get from Agorian to West Crown. It was actually no, we already made that trip. It was about a week, right?
You guys had a cart, so I think it only took like 4 days.
So 4 days back plus a little over a week. So 2 weeks.
Okay, so apparently now we just have a 2-week long gap in our memories. Alternatively, hear me out. No, it sounds insane, but are we under any mental magics?
I'm not sure. If it's worn off, then I doubt we'd be able to detect it already.
Val does like a okay idea gesture. Why don't you ask Sire what's been up? I mean, they're always watching, right?
I can try. I don't exactly have a good means of contacting him. I mean, the last time I really contacted him, I had stepped into a literal phase circle. But, Nihilus will look up to the sky and just... Great patron, sire, I need your assistance to figure out what's happened to us. We are missing 2 weeks. I'm sure it's kind of funny. Just missing 2 weeks.
It's been.
Well, yeah, no.
Is there a way I can, like, what's the opposite of inspiration?
Delete the character.
Yeah, right?
And re-roll character. Again.
Maybe.
So, Nihilus, it's an odd feeling,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like, it's very akin to being left on red.
Ah, okay. What
Boring questions.
Yeah.
You know, you said it yourself. It's kind of funny. I doubt Sire would tell us.
Yeah, I think that's probably funnier.
It's like you get the red notification, but
It's just not funny or entertaining enough.
I have a
Or
feeling
I-
something's messed with our memories.
Nihilus will speak. Maybe I didn't do it in an entertaining enough way, but I don't really know what would be more entertaining to him. But Shiloh's right. Perhaps something's messed with our minds or memories.
You could make it a nightly ritual.
I can try. I mean, we're also on a boat away from any kind of nature, aside, from the water. No forest, no grass.
You're about to be in town, actually, on the boat docks.
Yeah. So, kind of think my connection to him is maybe much more limited right now.
All right, then when we dock, we can see about getting you in a better state for that. We definitely are
Probably.
going to need to
We
report
can
to the higher ups, though.
report
definitely don't
in
want Sire.
and figure out.
What Shiloh?
Have the mages take a look at us.
We don't want Sire running around in quarantine, anyways. We don't want to open that door.
Well, I considering he bestowed me with his power in quarantine, I imagine he's already run around.
That's not here or there right now. I want to remind you that we've got 3 missing people.
That is true.
That's a little more important than Sire. No offense, Sire, but,
None taken.
Now, here's the thing. No matter what happened in the past 2 weeks, Dina would have reported something, I'm sure, through her magical means. So we need to go and report. Like you said, get looked at by the mages and see if we can get a recap of what the hell happened.
Yeah, let's go see if we can track down Deegan.
Deep cut. Deegan is, he was your handler when you were going through the academy.
Yeah, so Deegan actually would be a good person to contact.
He wouldn't be a bad person to contact.
Or Sallow. No, that was, he just watched over our practicals. Alright, so, yeah. We're gonna, as soon as we dock, we're heading over.
I was just gonna pat around his coat, his colorful coat, and just like, squeakers. Do I still have squeakers?
Yeah, Squeakers pops out of one of the pockets.
Oh! Thank goodness. He's still okay.
Okay, what about my spider greatsword?
Gone. In fact,
My home gang?
Most of your magical items are just gone.
Well, that's not good. That's very not good.
So
Record scratch.
Val's just got a basic ass longsword.
We already have our new equipment, or
Nope.
No.
we're just bare bones.
Yep.
So we've been disarmed. We're missing 3 people. And we've lost 2 weeks.
Yeah, we're in a bad state.
Yeah, well, it'll probably be worse once we actually report.
Yeah. Yeah. And from what I remember is the bigwigs caught us in the tunnels. So I imagine we may have, provoked something.
Or made a deal knowing us.
Yeah, that's what I'm more afraid of.
If the wig was big enough, then dominate person, or we should make sure we don't have any passengers in our heads.
Yeah. I guess we won't know more till we get to town.
Hang on, I've got something for this. Nope, I don't have something for this.
Nihilus, you have one thing on your person that you didn't have before.
What's that?
It's a small vial.
I'm gonna pull it out and take a look at it and just kind of say, "What's this? I don't remember having this."
It's pretty much empty, and it has a small stain at the bottom.
Oh,
Hold on to it. We'll have the alchemist take a look at it.
yeah. I hope I didn't drink something.
It's high grade LSD.
Getting the feeling we all drank something.
Do you have a vial?
Val will check her person.
Nope. Val's at a net negative.
Nothing. Sophia? Shiloh?
I'll check my things.
Nothing.
We still have the vials of Hydra blood.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
You still have your money. You know. But you were stripped of anything deemed magical, basically. Hydra blood is magical, sort of. It's not a magic item.
The Hydra tailbone as well.
Yeah, you still have that.
They've got all Val's big shit locked up on the ship.
I'm trying to think. Actually, no, they probably would have taken the blood, bone, and eyes.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because they're fairly magical. What's the thing?
They're what?
The magical monster parts are magical, as it turns out.
Fair enough.
They probably took those. They're valuable, but not for monetary things. So as the ship docks, where are you guys headed?
Oh, we're headed straight to headquarters. We have to make a report.
Yeah, I'm definitely coming with.
Or at least see if they know. Well, yeah, let's report in. So we'll all head straight for headquarters.
As you guys, go ahead.
We also had replacement not pins. And are they at least still magical, or?
You don't. If you detect magic, there's no magic on them.
Oh man, don't take away one of the coolest parts of the campaign.
Well, what do we find when we report in?
So as you guys get back to the headquarters, there is an elven woman behind the desk. You would know this person, but at least the role she's filling currently is scribe keeper. So they're basically a clerk.
Nihilus will approach and say, cartographer's here to report in. We're missing some people.
Missing people? Okay. She kind of flips open the book in front of her. Squad assignment?
To investigate. Oh crap! What was the name of that town?
Agorian.
Agorian. To investigate Agorian.
We're Chronicler Dina's crew.
Oh yes, these things happen without a commander. Who all is missing?
Wait.
Start
Hold
is
on.
Chronicler Dina.
What do you mean these things happen?
Oh, don't mind me. It's just some people don't think that one person can fill two roles.
Dina was filling two roles.
Commander and Chronicler.
I see.
And
We're missing Dina, Taz, Sandpick, Vitali, Marcelli? Was that his last name?
Marcelli was his first name.
Marcelli, Vitali. Yeah.
She kind of stops on a page. Says, "Well, last report in was a little over a week ago. Fulfillment of replenishment request, followed by charter of ship to return home."
A week ago, you say?
A little over 8 days.
So, I see.
So we filed mission complete.
Looks like it, yes.
Okay.
We all need to get checked out. We
We're-
appear to have
Missing
blacked
a lot
out
of time.
over the week.
Okay. I'll schedule you a debriefing, and we'll have to have Magisters take a look at you then.
Okay,
Thank-
is there anything in the report about our missing people?
Nothing reported about missing people. There's a heavily redacted document on the progress of the mission.
Redacted.
Oh, to hell with this. Who do I have to talk to?
It's need to know, and I don't need to know.
Yeah, well,
Right.
I need to know. So, who do I have to talk to?
The Magisters.
You were on the
Eh.
mission. You should know what happened.
We don't remember.
Oh,
It's modified our memories.
that's interesting.
Which means we don't need to know. But frankly, I don't really accept that. So let's go get checked out, and then we're gonna go interrogate the Magisters and figure out what the hell happened.
I think it's actually going to be the reverse.
Sure, fine, whatever, as long as I get answers.
Yes, please have a seat. I will notify the proper authorities on this.
Thank you.
And there's plenty of seating in the main foyer. Eventually, she'll come back with a handful of Magisters, as well as a dozen or so of the righteous, and they escort you to separate rooms to be debriefed. Basically, taking in what you know. They do a few scans. They're not terribly helpful as far as giving any info, but they let you know that you should take the time in the coming weeks to decompress, take care of any errands, and they will let you know when your new squad is formed.
Nihilus will let them know he understands, and that he definitely would like to continue.
Val will be very insistent on finding out any information she can on the missing people.
Okay.
And I take it they give her nothing.
No, they're yeah.
They're there to take information, not give it.
Yeah.
Presuming they have nothing to give.
So, over the next 3 or 4 weeks, we'll say it's about 4 weeks just to make it simple. Actually, let me look at the calendar. Calendar. It's not going to be there. Actually, probably doesn't take that long. Probably takes about a week. right?
I mean, you're the boss.
Yeah. So on the 23rd. No, I don't think so. Hold on. Give me a second. This. We're gonna go with Amadeus 11. It actually gives you guys plenty of time to get any affairs in order. If there's any kind of specific training or elective classes that need to be taken, you can get all that knocked out, as well as New Year's passes. Nowadays is the first month of the year. You guys can spend time with family. Eventually you are summoned back to one of the specific room in the academy, and you're given a very specific time to show up. But who is early?
This will be early.
Sophia would be early.
That would absolutely be early, because she's been pestering these people for a week straight trying to get answers.
We'd all be early.
In fact, she's probably there first, like, bitching and moaning.
Yeah.
Hitting
Yeah,
up random
not a
passerbys,
race.
like, where are they?
Yeah, like, I imagine Val's probably hitting the room. And the room is, it's sort of like a classroom, has a chalkboard up at the front, and it has a bunch of desks. And then, Sophia and Nihilus will enter next.
Oh, good to see you guys. Where's Shiloh?
Likely on the way.
So, I've been bothering these people for a week straight. They haven't given me jack shit.
I have been attempting to commune with Sire, but my efforts have been in vain.
Please don't pester the people who control our paychecks.
I haven't gotten paid.
Did we get paid?
I mean,
Why do you think Taz isn't here?
Never thought I'd agree with Taz. We get
Uh,
paid?
I'm gonna say you probably got paid a bunch of like hazard pay at the end of it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how you bought all your new gear.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Val is kitted up.
Yeah. Well, when the time comes, the door to the room opens, and a man on the taller side walks in, and he says, "Oh, hello. My name is Reginald. I'm Bishop of the Righteous and acting cartographer Regulus. You all are the veterans, correct?"
I believe so, yes.
We're missing one, but you... Yeah,
No, I think Shiloh's here now.
Oh, Shiloh?
is he?
Shiloh is not in active service currently.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what about, Taz, Vitaly, and Dina?
He kind of pages over a very small notebook. They are all missing in action. Considered AWOL.
Dina's such a rebel.
I see.
But
Well,
So let me get this straight, alright? We're missing 2 weeks from memory. 3 people in our group are missing in action, including our chronicler. We've been looked over by all the mages. Oh, and did you get that vial checked out?
oh yeah, no. Did you get that checked out over the while there?
Yes, I would have.
Alright. So you can choose to relay this information at this point to your party.
Mm-hmm.
but if you go to the cartographer alchemist, they'll take a very small scraping from the bottom of the vial. They run a couple of tests, and they let you know it is blood.
Yeah, Nihilus will relay that information.
Now, I'll ask you if you press the alchemist any further before.
I would have tried, like, whose blood?
Okay.
What?
It probably takes like a week to get results.
Mm-hmm.
It's your blood.
Oh. Yeah, Nihilus will relay the information prior to the door opening that the vial contained a vial of my own blood.
Nope, just like a dried drop at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. The vial previously contained or had held a vial of my own blood. Either way, it was emptied with just a stain.
Hey, that's not scary at all. You know, God only knows the things that people can do with blood.
Yeah.
Well, suppose you're all wondering why I summoned you here?
Yes.
A little bit.
Oh, that was rhetorical. I thought this was obvious. This is your new squad assignments. The unfortunate loss of your compatriots, as well as one retiree, does leave you a bit fractured, but we do have some holdover graduates who were very promising, and they had a few washouts in their squad. And he'll gesture to the door, and if the three new characters want to describe their characters as they walk in.
Sure. My character is a fairly tall female halfling. She's wearing like pretty basic explorer outfit. She doesn't have too many extras hanging off of her belts and whatnot. Just mostly just a big bag and a backpack. Hold on, I have a picture.
Fairly tall, legs go on for a mile.
Or a halfling. She's like 3'10", 3'9".
That is tall for halfling.
I may mean 2'9", 210. Yeah, I mean 2'9", 210. That would be way too tall for a halfling.
Alright, and good picture.
Does she introduce herself?
Oh, sure. I thought we were just walking in. Yeah.
I mean,
Morning, gents. My name is Razi Freeclaw. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance. I'll be your stalwart defender on these dusty roads ahead of us.
Oh my, we have got a character, don't we? Val Stonesunder. Aye.
Nihilus. Pleasure.
Sophia.
Take a bow and fall in line with the rest of you.
alright. Who's next?
Not all at once. Don't make me get the wheel out.
Don't let me get
Here
the
comes the
out.
wheel. Want to go, Ryan?
I assume you are saying that to me in character, as my character's just kind of spaced off in the back.
Yeah, I will.
She's got like a little figurine. She's kind of just fidgeting with.
Actively push you into the room in front of me. Like I'm not shoving you into the room, but like I'm over here.
Huh? Oh. You hear some clonking. See, sort of like a shorter sized girl with like a deep, vibrant red hair. She's wearing like a a flowing black dress, and she's got a necklace with a hexacursal uh, symbol on it, just kind of dangling from it. To her side, she's got a rather large curved sword at her side. She kind of puts away her figure, just kind of slips it into the dress, looks around. Oh, right. Yeah. Saki Rosewood. Hello. She gives like an awkward wave to everyone.
Hello to you.
The guy that's pushing Saki into the room is probably about almost half a foot taller than Saki, but also hooded with a kind of stark white mask that looks kind of like a barn owl with gold trimming, kind of like a black and gold filigree on the edge of the mask, and then solid white in the center. He'll introduce himself as I say, and I'm Corvo Savetta. You can call me Savetta.
I will reiterate my introduction.
We've heard a lot about you all.
Good or
It'd be a
bad
pleasure
things.
to keep you alive.
Good things, I hope.
Certainly things.
Never reassuring, but I thank you for joining our team.
What about a new chronicler?
Yeah, thank you too.
Oh, Commander, not. Or Navigator, as it were.
Yeah, who's the new chronicler we've got ahead of us?
The Reginald looks into his old book. Chronicler. Let's see. Sophia is acting chronicler for this squad.
Oh,
One of the teammates is a chronicler? How's that supposed to work? And why them?
Sophia's undergone advanced training in provisioning, as well as scribe taking and reporting to command. She also has veterancy and is an arcane caster.
Lived through one mission and they give you everything.
Lived through one mission, and we might give you everything.
Val nods to Sophia. No offense, you'll never be Dina, but that's a good close second in my opinion.
Nihilus gives a soft clap and just congratulations.
Wait, who was
Thank
Dina?
you.
Don't worry about it. Need to know basis, and you don't need to know.
I'm gonna whisper to just directly in front of me, just maybe a little too loudly. Who is Dina again?
Still not sure. I'm not picking up on this part. All I'm getting is that it was their old leader.
Oh.
No, this will kind of do a perception check to kind of hear them, or do I even need to?
Oh no, we are both extremely uncharismatic.
Okay, so Nihilus will he'll speak up. Yeah.
It's more like we are saying the first thing that came to our head.
Nihilus will just speak up. She was our old chronicler and commander. She's currently missing.
And Chronicler and Commander? Does that make Sophia Commander as well?
No, I haven't undergone that training.
Well, I sure hope you don't end up like the last one.
Val snaps a glare over.
It's a bit of a sensitive topic right now.
Reginald thumbs over another page. No, it would be unwise for Sophia to be both a chronicler and a commander. Let's ace the one roll. Says
Who is to be earned?
Says active commander Valiel Stonesunder.
Val blinks. It is a long blink. She looks to the other two veterans with a look on her face like, can you believe these guys? And she kind of expects you guys to return the look.
Nihilus repeats his action of just slow, soft clap, just congratulations.
Rozzy will kneel.
Congratulations.
My liege.
Sophia is staring at Val in shock.
Okay, yours made sense. But
I swear, Miss Val, you tell me to jump, I will say where to.
okay, that's great. I'm real happy. You're very loyal. But shit, I am not good at this. I don't know. Turn it down like you're at an 11. Bring it down to like a 6.
It's my first day.
You don't need a kneel, please.
I stopped kneeling.
Am I temporary commander?
He's still looking down at his small notepad. Says acting commander.
Suppose that would more mean they'll see how you do throughout this mission.
Incorrect, Nihilus. This is
Oh,
entirely concrete. The next mission you go on, whatever the results, whoever dies, whoever lives, it will all rest on Valiel's responsibilities.
I see.
She has last say on any snap decisions that need to be made, but I do not envy her.
Neither do I.
That is a heavy burden, but
Hopefully,
I trust Val.
Sophia will have your squad ready to go. The provisions she brings should offer some modicum of support towards mission success. With that, I will excuse myself if there are no further questions.
Yeah, I have a question. Where do we get our next assignment?
That's between the chronicler and the commander and command.
Oh,
I see.
Also,
Fuck, is it?
for the newer graduates, congratulations. I know it's been a little while since we've been able to gather up a proper, cohesive, full team for you. I do apologize for that. Just know that if you need anything, any kind of administrative duties filled, Sophia is your chronicler. She can handle these things. If any of you decide to take up magics, you will have to file for a license if you haven't already. Can't pretend to have looked over your dossiers fully.
I would recommend filing for that license if you haven't.
We're fully licensed here.
Wonderful.
And Reginald takes a final look around the room for questions.
Nihilus will ask, the He'll start to ask something, but then he'll stop and just kind of say, "No, I don't think I have anything."
I have a question. Is this like an experiment thing? Are we like an experimental squad?
In some sense, most squads only have 2 veterans.
Guess it seemed best to not split up the team.
Your chances of survival are higher than most. He says this with no comfort in his voice, but he thinks it's comforting.
I remain skeptical of the veterancy of our commander, but I'll be open-minded.
Says here she received numerous accolades for bravery and valor in the face of demonic incursion, which seems to have went towards her hazard pay.
I can attest to that.
Alright, I'm a little bit more comforted here. Demons, huh?
Yeah.
Demons, fae, other kinds of various monsters.
Hydra at one point.
You ever go through one of them? The rifts.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you?
I feel like all the veterans just got this look on their face.
They all had a different reaction to the yes.
That must
No,
have been a wild ride.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, for Dina.
Yeah, it was unfortunate for her, but for us it was entertaining.
Man, we really got her
For
into a lot
you,
of
it
trouble
was
lately.
entertaining.
Someone told me they send you to the future.
I heard they
In a
said you in the
sense.
past.
Also
You
in
don't-
a sense.
We don't have enough information about what rifts do, and unless notified, she groans, trying to get into her role. It is not our mission to explore those.
Yet.
Sophia looks so proud of Val.
It is not our mission yet.
Sophia can probably tell it physically hurts Val to say these words.
Sophia's going to have to, whisper Memento Mori in Val's ear every day.
Remember, you will die.
Remember, you
You're
have to
our
die.
commander. Remember, you're our commander.
Yes.
Remember, you have a job.
Val looks around at the new crew. All right. I got an idea. Sophia, you and I, let's go get our next orders. The rest of us, we can all meet up at a restaurant somewhere. Have a meet and greet.
There's a great place down the road that's got bear claws.
Oh, that sounds fantastic. Let's go.
You guys can meet it. We'll meet you guys there. We're gonna go figure out what the hell's going on with our orders.
Meantime, I'll hang out with you guys.
Hey, Pipsqueak, what you say your name was? Wait, no, we already know. We already know. Right, we're okay.
You guys were in the
Dustin, what's
same
your fucking name?
graduating class, but you had a washout or 3. Or yeah.
Rozzy Freeclaw, sir.
Rozzy, you want to go get some of the bear claws?
Never had bear, but I'd love to try it.
Bear claws. You daft? They're pastries.
Ooh, lovely.
Never had a bear claw before.
They
How
are
can you be
delicious.
that sheltered.
Well, I'm from West Crown. They call the pastries what do they call it over there?
Snake tongues?
Something like that.
West Crown, huh? Which district?
Oh, my family moved about. Easier to not get caught.
Well, were you in the dark or were you in the light?
We were in the both. Whichever one
I
suited us best.
Understandable.
Well, it'd be nice to have someone around that knows the cityscapes.
Hey!
Foreign cityscapes, man.
Hey! Who got you
Okay.
through West Crown?
Okay, that's fair enough. You do have a really good eye for it. That's
Yeah.
not what I meant, though, and you know it.
Okay.
Calm down the drama, sire.
I am not Sire. I am Nihilus.
I know. It was...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Anyway, look, you guys go head over there. We'll meet up with you. We're gonna get our orders.
Alright.
And,
Great.
Val's gonna wait for you guys to be out of earshot.
So who are we gonna follow first? DM?
We can do.
Shiloh and Val.
Yeah, we do. Sophia and Val.
Alright, before we go to command, Val's just gonna outright say to her once everyone's out of gone. We are so fucked.
You know what's funny? Out of earshot, I'm gonna whisper that to Saki.
I'll
What were
nod
they
my head
thinking?
in agreement.
What were they
We
thinking
survived
putting me in
one
charge?
Mission. One
We were-
mission.
We are what's available.
Our commander and
Cannolis.
chronicler are practically babies.
They couldn't get enough cannolis over
The two
there.
conversations are so good.
At least we'll get to see some
Every
cool
other
stuff.
Out of
with
chronicler-
our
They're at
guy.
least 150 years younger than you.
Yeah.
Sophia, I
It seemed
jumped
kinda
into
dumb.
a rift despite orders.
Every other commander and chronicler already has a squad.
I'm gonna get
We
us all
only had
killed.
Dina because we were already short-handed. We're all that was available.
They got how many of their last crew killed?
3,
Oof.
if not
Hey.
more.
Hey,
Hmm.
just missing.
What if they're just pretending to not remember? Like, what if they killed them?
What if they only survived because they're the ones that ran?
Nihilus is with you guys, by the way.
It's like, hey, come on! They are just missing.
Oh, hello.
Who goes
Yeah.
missing in Agorian?
A lot of people go missing in Agorian.
Out of character,
They're
a lot of
all
people actually.
dead.
Well, you see,
It's more, who goes missing?
Hey,
it's like
Nihilus,
this.
Nihilus, real
What?
quick. You hear a voice echo in your head. It's a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to fucking know.
Nihilus is just. Okay, see, it's like this. When things go wrong, they tend to go wrong, but when things go right, they go very right.
Sophia,
Yes.
I'm in over my head here. They are asking me to be responsible. I can barely be responsible for myself. I can't be responsible for the lives of other people.
How's this? If I will call you out if I see what looks like an irresponsible decision.
She thinks for a bit. Takes a deep breath. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I can use this. I can absolutely use this. We take care of some things. Complete a few missions. Maybe we can figure out what the hell happened to Dina. Maybe I can get some information on my brother. Just look at it as climbing the ladder, I guess.
Yeah. The higher you climb, the more likely they'll share better information.
Okay. Well, let's go, figure out what the hell we're doing next, I guess. Don't think I've ever actually been inside command.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a real need.
So, what's that place look like?
Um, It's like it's sort of like a library, actually. In fact, when you go there, it's almost all chroniclers. There's like you're the only commander in the building. And,
She quietly says to Sophia, "I feel really out of place here."
and Sophia would be somewhat familiar with this place from her training.
Yeah, I'll lead the way then.
You'll go to the dispatch desk, and I mean, this is the fun part. So, table talk. Where do you guys want to go?
What do you mean?
What do you like,
Where on the map do we
Yeah.
want to travel?
Well,
where in the world? The cartographers need information about places, right?
so Val's gonna talk to. Oh, you mean full table talk?
Yeah, table talk. Everybody, where do you guys want to go?
Well,
Wherever there are shackles to break.
So, in Agorian, they had mentioned West Crown, Longacre, and then, of course, here. So, our characters have heard of Longacre, and then we've also got this great unknown in the forest.
Val would actually still have her map, right?
Mhm.
That she's been making herself.
Yeah.
Which actually looks a lot like this map. So, would she be down for Longacre?
Nihilus would want to investigate the rifts
Because
more.
it's another known civilization that is also hostile to Agorian, or Agorian is hostile towards.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy. And at this point, just to get you guys in the same headspace as her, there's a bit of a grudge against Agorian.
Plus, we would likely go through West Crown, so we could do some investigation into Dina and the others on the way.
I like that. First off, I like the idea of going through West Crown first in general.
So, what area are you guys looking for mission?
The Longacre area.
Longacre area.
Disclaimer, I was
so
sent away
West-
from West Crown a few years ago.
We don't
So-
know that about you.
Further
There's some trouble
west,
over there.
Look,
west from West Crown.
I
Or
hear
sorry,
Nadal
east from
is
West
lovely this time of year.
So, how do the cartographers have like a list of threat levels for areas of the map or anything?
I mean, it's safe to assume that, like, the wilderness is just dangerous. It's hard to assess threat levels because, you know, as soon as you guys leave the influence of the town, the reality could rip open and spill forth a horde of demons.
It's true. What
So,
is
high threat levels is anything that involves crossing, like, deep ocean waters. Ships are
So
going
no heading south and
Well, as long as you can get there along the coast, it's a longer travel, but the ships always stick to shallower waters.
so I've made my point of somewhere east of West Crown. What do you guys think?
I'm actually kind of about that, just because a lot of it's unmapped.
Yeah, I'd say let's do it.
What's up for stirring up some trouble?
The Whisperwood. Which, out of character, we know was a royal shit show last time we saw it. The Whisperwood was not in good straits.
Yeah, something about green dragons and the entire forest attacking Hell Knights, or something.
They came to an agreement later.
Later, yeah, but
We know precious little about the Whisperwood,
nor anything east of West Crown.
or even if there's a Whisperwood at all.
Yeah, so traveling east from West Crown is going to be a lot of open wilderness because old maps show that the easiest way to get, say, from West Crown to Longacre previously was to take the road north, and then from Agorian go east, east southeast.
Yeah, and that's not really an option anymore. Okay, well, what about this? As much as I'd like to go to Longacre,
I'm not saying no. I'm just letting you know what.
No,
you're
I know.
looking at.
In character, wouldn't it be better to get like something a little easier first to get our feet wet as a group?
I mean, what are you looking for? Like, what areas? Is there any kind of specific mission types?
Well, Val is, of course, going to be focused on combat prowess and combat synergy.
Is there anything nearby that we could
Oh yeah,
pick up for?
There's some simpler stuff. There's like
Some bandits named Dean Boppin.
there's literally I forgot what it's called exactly. My brain's broken. Hold on. It's a shit. Forward scouting position. It would be north of north. Hold on. It'd be north of northeast Honeypot.
Oh, in here somewhere?
No, that would be. So you've got the city, right? This.
Yeah.
And then you've got West Honeypot, North Honeypot, East Honeypot. And then you've got Northwest Honeypot, North Honeypot, and Northeast Honeypot. North Honeypot is uninhabited.
There's a mission to investigate up there.
Northeast Honeypot. North of Northeast Honeypot, there is a forward scout position where groups of cartographers basically go out and set up camp to. It's basically like a night watch for. So north, north, west, and northeast are. What do you call it? Animals. They farm animals.
Farmland.
Yeah. Well, west, north, and east are farms, but it's all like strict agriculture, so like crops. And then if you go further north, it is
So crops,
creatures.
livestock.
Livestock. Thank you. So
Perhaps
you could set up a forward position, basically in case.
Got to protect the cows.
Yeah, basically protect the cows from any kind of encroaching.
Yeah, I'm a veto that. We're not security guards.
I was gonna say maybe that'd be a good way for Val to start. Test the party. Test her capabilities as commander.
Yeah, we don't exactly want to dive into Longacre without seeing what the 3 new ones can do.
Okay. Yeah, but Val doesn't want the new recruits to know she has no faith in them.
I think they already know that.
So we're looking for something in the middle, so perhaps Massini or slightly further out.
What about the North Honeypot? Is there anything
Lake
in there?
Massini.
North Honeypot burned down quite a few years ago because of a demon incursion.
I fucking hate demons.
In fact, you guys remember North Honeypot, because it was where you guys went for your graduation.
Yeah.
Assignment.
Sort of.
Is there anything in Lake Messini?
I mean, the only things that people really know about Lake Messini is that there are tales of a magic spider that grants wishes.
Not anymore.
Right. There's no missions that are. If you're looking for like something to do, it's not great. There's a
What's high priority?
high priority.
Yeah. Anything high priority?
There's a high priority list for. Let me see what it is. There's a search and rescue.
Where?
You're not gonna like it.
Igorian?
Yeah. Well, not technically. Igorian's probably it's a path, but it is north of the Black Pearl.
It's up here somewhere.
Who's missing?
It just says that there's a cartographer squad missing in action.
Ah! I get it.
So right back where we found those markings.
Is that where we found those markings?
I mean,
In here somewhere.
there's a big circle on the map that shows you guys where the last known location was, and it looks like last known location. Is this the right thing? It's not the right thing. Where's my draw thing?
Yeah, Val will compare it to the map that she's drawn, because she would have marked the location of the markings on her map.
Sure that works. Like that.
So we were right around here, out of Igorian, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
What do you think about Val points to that mission. What do you think about that one?
We already have some info on it. We know what we're getting into.
Think it has anything to do with those markings we found earlier?
Absolutely.
All right, tell you what, see what kind of information you can dig up in the area. We can find out what kind of. We have a lot more resources at our disposal now, I guess. I hope.
Best path would probably be another boat back to West Crown. Finish up, restock on supplies, and then head northwest from there.
We'd have to go through the Black Pearl area, even if it's just through the tainted ground.
It's better than going right back through Igorian.
Yeah, I'm not exactly in a hurry to go back there. I mean, we're gonna need to eventually figure out what the hell happened to Dina and them, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. And we can't get these new guys to fight our battles for us.
We can check in on Sam and any other contacts we have there, and have them keep an eye out for the others.
While we're in West Crown, we may want to actually consider getting a more long-term form of travel. Actual horses to call our own.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there are some scouting missions that are listed all around the Black Pearl. Those are listed as very dangerous.
Are there any of those that happen to be on our expected path there?
I mean, not
Like
path.
any-
It's so around this, that. That's considered the danger zone. These are all marked with skulls.
The RuneScape wilderness.
Yeah, it's clearly marked as bad touch area.
Okay, so we're gonna try and steer clear of that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm down for this search and rescue. I think
Yep.
it's a good middle ground. I don't want something easy like, Night Watch or something for the new guys, but I also don't want them to know I have no faith in them.
Night Watch. Easy.
Plus, I
Well-
mean, we seem to be short-staffed right now, so it doesn't look like anyone else is going out there for a search and rescue. You think it's a good fit for him?
Yeah, better than watching cows.
I have a token now.
Is it the Chronicler or the Commander that takes the mission?
It has to be signed off on by both.
So I vote for that one. Do you vote that one?
I won't veto it.
That you both have to sign off on it.
So yeah, I'll
There's
sign
a-
off.
There's a specific place for 2 signatures.
Alright, Val will sign off on it.
And so will Sophia.
All right.
Do you have like a mission dossier or anything?
Search, rescue. There's 2 checkboxes.
Any information about the squad that went missing?
Nope.
How the fuck do the cartographers even operate? They're like a shadowy organization that like hides everything from the people that work there.
Welcome to a government.
Everything is a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know anything. You just have to do what you're told.
Yeah, I actually tried to get into the Pathfinders first, and whew, you think this is bad?
All right. Do we want to skip over to
Other party.
Bear claws.
yeah, Bear Claws?
Bear claws.
I mean, I'm fairly certain that Corvo is bringing Nihilus somewhere he's already been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no doubt on that. Probably been there several times.
Oh yeah. What's the name of the place?
You want me to name it, or did Corvo name it?
I'm pretty sure Ryan named it.
It was a great pun. What the fuck was it called?
I'll be right back, guys.
What now?
What was the Bear
What was-
Claw place called? It was something stupid. It was a pun.
Hold on.
Fuck, what was it?
Oh,
was so
Order of the
good.
Bear Claw.
Order of the Bear Claw. Oh my
There you go.
god. Yeah, I will excitedly bring Nihilus to the Order of the Bear Claw. As though he's never been here before. You have got to try these things. Fantastic.
That's just, yeah, man. I've totally heard about this place. I've heard that the stuff is great.
Bear
Thought this
Claw
is-
is the size of Razzie.
I thought this was a bar for like old military folk.
No, this is a donut shop. Well, and coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can you guys tell me about yourselves? Like, where are you from? Who are you guys? What are you interested in? What can you do?
Like I said, I'm from West Crown. I got into some trouble back there a few years ago, and my parents sent me out this direction to lay low for a while. So I eventually found my way into the cartography school. What can I do? Well, I can do my best to keep you safe.
I like that attitude. What about you two?
Hang on, sorry, 1 sec. Trying to make this PNG.
Hangable. Yeah. I don't like to talk about my family too much. They're all kind of
Alright, here you go.
jerks. Probably better off here.
Oh, yeah, I don't get along with my family either.
I don't get
Uh,
along with my family. Look,
Let the apathetic one call you sire anyway.
What was that?
Yeah,
What?
who's Sire?
Oh, sire. Look, I'll be totally upfront. I was bestowed magic powers by a greater entity who occasionally possesses my body. For fun.
So you're a bard?
Honestly, I don't quite know what I am. All I know is that I can do magic-y things.
Yeah, I don't believe music
Oh.
makes him lose control.
Yeah, I thought you were referring to music.
No.
Magic's cool too, though. No hate, no hate.
Magic's
What's-
fine.
What's it feel like whenever he possesses you?
Well, it's like stepping out of my body and into another space of pure warmth, bliss, and just like if you could touch and feel entertainment.
Wow. That sounds real cool. I got a friend I talk to from the outside sometimes. He's never done that with me, though.
What's his name?
Oh, he doesn't like to give his name out. He says he'll tell me later, but, you know, still
That's-
waiting.
It's kind of the deal with Sire. Sire's not his actual name. We don't know what that is. It's just what he told the others to call him. I'd also, out of character, imagine we've already sat down at a table.
oh yeah, I imagine you guys already have coffee and bear claws.
Yeah.
Yeah, does the store owner recognize Nihilus?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. She's gonna ask about Vitali,
Okay.
Chili Vitali anyway.
Go on.
I was gonna say yeah, never mind.
Yeah, she's
And
gonna ask if you have any kind of update on Marcelli.
Nihilus sighs and just kind of says, "I'm sure he'll be back, but he's out doing his own thing."
Running pyramid schemes.
I would not put that past him.
As I'm halfway chewing the bear claw, what do you mean by those things? What do you do?
Wait, is Vitali one of your missing squad mates?
Is he one of those guys you killed? No, I'm sorry, got killed?
Missing Saki.
Yeah, I'd
Oh,
appreciate
yeah.
it if you didn't really talk about it too much, as that is a bit of a sore topic. Look, I'll be totally transparent. We were in the middle of a battle, then all of a sudden we were on a boat, and 3 of our party members were missing. Like, not even in the middle of the battle. The battle had just started, then all of a sudden we're on a boat.
Jeez. Think it could have been like aliens?
Well, we were in a cave at the time, so don't
Rule
know.
Aliens out.
Sorry, I'm back. What's up?
Just
Aliens be doing in a cave.
exactly.
So
Oh,
it's probably
it's Nihilus
around
for
now
killing me?
that that Sophia and Val show up while the party they're already at the table. They already got their bear claws and coffee, and they're talking about cave aliens.
They're talking about what?
Yeah, they're talking about.
Oh shit! We talked about the cave aliens in here. Like, Val shows up. Here's like a little bit of the conversation. Sits down and just slides in and winks at Nihilus.
I'm just saying, I've heard a lot of stories about people losing time like that. They're in one place and then they're in the next place, and
Oh, that's what
There's
we're talking about.
metal
Never mind.
implants under their skin. Do you have any scars?
Okay, look, I'm gonna go ahead and put an executive order on this real quick.
That's unconstitutional.
Yeah, well, this isn't a democracy now, is it?
Oof, my constitution.
Real quick, I gotta ask some questions to you guys. How long y'all been doing this?
Doing adventuring in general or cartographing?
Uh,
Cartographing.
Both. Why not? Just how much experience do y'all have in the roles?
I've got a fair amount of experience under my belt in adventuring, at least. I am a paladin of the great goddess Kazutal, after all. Her protection will guide us through any thickened situation we encounter.
What kind of gear is your character using?
No armor. Nunchuck. And spiked glove.
Armor, none. Chuck, none.
Exactly.
Is it nunchuck or numchuck?
Nunchaku.
And what kind of gear was your character in, L?
I'm just in a bunch of silks and leathers. No actual armor. Though I guess probably for transparency's sake, I do have the owl mask slightly raised so that I can eat the bear claw, but there is a second mask underneath the owl mask.
Fantastic.
Like the bucket gif.
Like
What?
I don't know the bucket. Like the multiple buckets. Yeah. No, it's more like the owl mask is like a hard solid mask, and then underneath
There's
is
a
like
veil
a
in it.
veil.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. So like raised up, you can I can like unclasp something, I guess, and have access to my mouth without uncovering the top half of my face. It looks very elaborate and difficult to eat, is my point.
Yeah, Corvo, if it wasn't made apparent earlier, Corvo wears an owl mask.
I do not take it off.
So as far as what happened in the time that we lost, I'd really rather not talk about it right now. We don't have answers, and if you guys have worked with the cartographers for a while, you know that when you try to ask questions, they just ignore you harder. So I'm just going to be completely
I don't think they have many answers to begin with.
She shakes her head. No, I think they have a lot more answers than they let on. Everything in their cartographers is a need-to-know basis, and the thing is that you don't need to know anything. You just need to do what you're told.
Do you know what the Chronicler's job is?
I would assume to know, but as we're being told, that may not be the case.
Our job is to write down everything. If we were not in the city right now, I would have to write down every word that you guys are saying. Command knows. They have a lot of information.
Those 2 weeks that we lost, Command knows all of it.
Well,
And they're just not telling you.
Because we
As-
don't need to know.
as
Instead
far
of
as we
infuriating.
understand, we're missing 2 weeks, but there was a check-in at least a week somewhere in between that.
And there's only one person that could have done a check-in.
Your other chronicler?
Yeah.
Our other chronicler that was also filling in the role of commander, Dina. So,
Which means Dina made it back to West Crown with us. Where did she go?
and as much as I want to answer that question, the best thing we can do for ourselves right now is to not ask it.
That begs the question. You've been doing this cartography a little longer than us. Have you made any enemies along the way that we should be aware of?
Dios is going to look to the other two.
Need to know.
Val raises a hand at that one. Hold on a second.
Redacted.
I mean, she thinks for a moment. If it
Val,
was important, we would tell you.
I think the best way to put it is yes, but they're not to be worried about right now.
Look, here's the thing, and I want to be completely transparent with you guys on this. You guys are coming into a group of people that just lost their comrades and have no idea where they are.
But we're going to do our best to keep you safe and not
No.
lose you.
That's not what I was getting at here.
That's what I was getting at, though.
At the end of the day, I'm always going to have a thought in the back of my head of trying to figure out what happened to them.
Not much like a halfling to just disappear. I'm just kidding. That's actually pretty common.
That was... Oh, you're going to fit in great here.
As we're talking now, this is going to start feeding Squeakers with the bear claw.
Oh, Squeaker's just going nuts, dude. Sugar? Are you kidding?
Yeah, awesome. Technically, he can talk to me.
Doesn't he have an intelligence score now, too?
Yeah, he has an intelligence of 8.
Jesus Christ.
He is a smart mouse. Well, technically rat, but he's a mouse.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
plan on
suppose there's
doing
no
things...
point.
I plan on doing things a little differently than our forebears. If I can tell you something, I will tell you. If you have questions that I can answer, I'll be happy to. But if I can't, or I think it will hold our progress back in what we're looking for, I'm gonna have to hold it back. I just hope that you guys can respect that.
In
Aye,
the,
aye, Commander.
in the meantime, Corvin and Saki, we never got around to figuring out what you two do. Like, what are your capabilities?
Varied and elaborate.
Understandable.
Yeah, I mean, I do some magic stuff. I'd show you, but she kind of looks around.
Yeah, magic.
Well, let me
In
show you.
quarantine.
Look, the important thing is that we're both licensed. We're both
Yeah.
capable.
We're capable.
Well, we will have to see what you can do when something attacks us.
Or you could
You
just... I'd rather not wait to know what they can do when something attacks us.
That's
She
true.
she looks at Val's sword and she says,
Swords.
"Swords."
After the week, Val is kitted up in new armor. She's got 2 great swords that she's carrying around with her now,
You know,
as well as a long sword.
Apparently,
you'd
she's
look
now
better
covered
if
in
you were
scars.
bigger.
No, she had been building up scars, but they're not that bad.
Yet.
Her armor's definitely been cut down to let her arms move more freely. But the most distinguishing thing is the fact that she's got 2 fucking great swords.
One for now, one for later.
One of silver, one of steel.
No, I wish it was that intricate. No, it's just 2 slabs of steel.
So,
Oh shit! It is a Kakashi situation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, and I have white hair.
Oh no!
Do you have any enchantments on those weapons?
I had him fixed up by the blacksmiths. They are
I'm
custom
asking
made.
out of character. Do you have
Oh.
them?
No, they're
Or-
just +1s.
Okay, alright, they're +1s. Alright, then Saki's gonna look at your weapons and say, they're magical, they're kinda weak, I could probably do something with that. What's that? Just a very weak enhancement bonus to it?
Just a little strengthening magic the dwarves put on it.
Yeah, okay. That's good
Called in a
enough.
favor of the family.
Could be better. I'm gonna help you with that. And
Is that your specialty? Magic items?
she'll say, yeah, just about everything could be better. It's like this whole world of mediocrity that we have is just surrounding us, and just like people aren't even trying. But you know, if you just give things a little tweak, they get so much better.
Hey,
And
sister.
she'll say that as she crosses her legs and begins to, and like closes her eyes and begins to float off the chair just ever so slightly. Even our physical form can be enhanced in so many ways.
Okay, out of character. What is it with you and making these characters that like one small tweak and they're war criminals?
I'm pretty sure she's just an herbal supplement salesman.
No, when you start going into genetic enhancement.
Okay, she's Alex Jones level of herbal supplement
So, at that, Sophia's going to sit down and pull off her leg. And it's like, oh, can you fix this up for me?
Yeah, Saki, tell us about the goblins.
Wait, hold on.
Fine,
There's this.
goblins.
Hold on.
The
We
mighty
can.
goblins.
Oh yeah, out of character. Is anyone in the
My
party like
goblin these nuts.
worried about the fact that your chronicler is a cripple?
No, I'm worried that you guys are like fucking rookies.
Don't be ableist.
That's
I don't
understandable.
care- I don't care if you're crippled. I care that you're fucking newbies.
Essentially. You guys have a track record of losing a couple of people already. And
Okay, so it was
that's our
just
introduction.
Val that was an ableist.
It's Val, it's ableist.
Val, to be fair, Val was ableist at inception.
Yeah.
Right at
Look,
Saki
you just happen to be very able.
Saki starts talking about improving, and she starts floating. Squeakers is actually going to jump on the table and just start squirming around, stands up on his hind legs and wiggles his little paws. Suddenly he starts glowing, and Nihilus tries to quickly shuffle him back into his coat.
Okay.
Squeaker's
Sophia,
about to
we gotta
fucking
get these goons under
spear
control.
bomb these people.
I'll drop back down into the chair with the little poof and drop the leg as well. Just be like, oh, that was so cute. Make him do it again.
Well,
Let's not make him do it again while we're in.
he's become a little more magical.
What's his name?
That's Squeakers. He's my mouse. He's been around since I was a kid.
Hi, Squeakers. Would you
Val
like to be
starts-
my friend?
Val starts counting on her fingers.
Yeah,
Uh,
mental math.
Rosie will pull out a little ball from her pocket and set it on the table.
I'm sorry, how old is that rat?
Let me think here.
The
Well,
ball
About
is girls.
16?
Yeah, well, Nihilus is 20, so it depends on when he got Squeakers, right?
Well, yeah, I'd say about 6 years old is when he got it.
Okay. So yeah, Rat's
So
like
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14.
It's a
There's an
long-
armadillo sitting on the table now.
Oh, what?
An armadillo.
Those have diseases.
You just have an armadillo.
Yeah.
Those actually carry diseases.
That's the
Leprosy.
This
Wait.
is short stack.
Squeakers is gonna jump out of the coat again and go over and rush over and meet Shortstack.
Okay, guys, wait. Look, I think the animals are cute, but we're in a restaurant.
I
themed around bears.
No, bear claws are not. Oh my god.
I could bring some friends here too, but last time I tried it didn't work so well.
Desna's beating wings, help me.
They weren't normal animals though. They were the outside animals.
How long have you had the?
Don't summon anything in here.
Okay, so she points to Saki. Magic specialist points to shit.
Corvo.
No, the
Raz.
halfling. Raz points to Razzie. Paladin? Question mark?
Not to
Frontline?
be confused
Backline?
with her brother Tazzy.
You could consider me frontline. Just watch your feet.
Just give me a wide berth because I do swing wide. And then points to Corvo. Backline.
We'll get you
I
swimming wide.
specialize in healing and harm.
Got it. So,
None of you are harmed, and I don't want you to be.
Oh yeah, we can fix your flesh too.
I specialize in shooting rainbows.
is there anything you can do about her leg? She did ask.
Oh yeah, that. Pick it up off the floor. Yeah, we could do something with this. What do you want on it? First off, is it magical? Out of character?
Well, out of character, I could not find any way to transfer that particular feature over from Artificer to Pathfinder.
I mean, I just use Val's rune magic as like the excuse for why she's doing crazy
Right.
shit
So
now.
flavor text, it's still Artificer magic, but like not spells, but on par with like cantrips to just make it move right.
Oh, okay, I got. It's
Well,
just a magical
actually-
prosthetic. It's not enhanced.
Yeah, actually, as far as people who aren't artificers are concerned, it looks mechanical, right?
Right.
Artificers, no, it's just magic, right? But
Yeah,
as
I'm
everyone
going to
else
take
is
that back
concerned-
before you actually try anything with it.
Yeah, this is one of those things where we fixed the user, not the tool.
Squeakers will hop back in the coat.
Yeah, I'll give Short Stack some bear claw.
So you guys have combat experience?
Well, they did pass their test.
Not all tests are combat.
I trained quite a bit back at home in a team setting. So no worries about that.
Got some history here. Not with the cartographers, we just needed a legitimate means to a license.
Yeah, the last person I got in a fight with, kind of looks at her sword. Well, there's a reason I'm here.
That's okay.
Hey, it's not our place to judge. Just know that you have our back in a fight.
Yeah.
Saki, you need to deliver that news a little bit softer.
What do you mean? I didn't yell or anything.
Subtlety,
Sure.
Saki. Subtlety.
Look, subtlety's not her forte.
That's mine, actually. Somewhat.
Well-
Sometimes.
You're in good
Then
company
you're gonna
then.
have to be subtle for all of us then.
I just love Nihilus being like, subtlety's my specialty, and he's just peacocking all
In
the
a
time.
Technicolor dream coat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak a piece of your bear claw, by the way.
I
Who's-
imagine that Nihilus is just
We're all
RGB.
looking at you, but you just
Right.
keep going anyway.
We're finishing that, right?
I mean, Mouse did eat from it.
Yeah, whatever.
So, before we, get down to the fun part of this, let's get the business out of the way. We went ahead and got a submission. It's a high priority job up in the north, a little past the Black Pearl.
Search and destroy.
No,
Wait,
Search and
the-
rescue.
The Black Pearl?
Yes.
Well, we'll be avoiding that area entirely, but yeah, it's north of that area.
In the vicinity of the Black Pearl.
Technically.
Nihilus, this
Yeah.
actually might be important to you. Remember
Yeah.
those symbols that we saw? The cartographer symbols we saw at the forest?
Right. I remember
Yeah. This mission is to find that squad, I think.
that. Huh.
So we're already missing 2 weeks. Sorry, 3 weeks since then.
Well,
Did the mission paperwork say if they were dead, we just had to bring back evidence of their death, or
The way it's written is like you have to. You just have to
Attempt.
report on current status. Rescue is preferable, of course.
if
But,
you can't, you can't?
Yeah, like chroniclers' words are, you know, they hold a little bit more weight.
What a chronicler lie.
So there's a search checkbox and then rescue and NA next to each other.
Yeah, sure.
and I just will look at Val and just kind of repeat. So we're looking for missing cartographers.
She nods. We're looking for missing cartographers. It's not our people, though.
Nihilus kind of just goes quiet for a second, but he has a dark smile. He quickly shakes that away. He's like, "Oh yeah, right. I'm sure we'll find them."
Here's hoping. That aside, we do have experience in that area. You guys ever been out in the wilderness before?
Oh, plenty. I've survived out there on my own.
So you know how chaotic it can be.
And
I mean, we had a Hydra fall from the sky on us.
Not a lesser Hydra, a greater Hydra.
yeah, I didn't see anything crazy like that, but if any danger presented itself, I just typically ran.
The dead rise every night.
Stay in the trees.
She stops for a moment.
And
How
anything-
the fuck did we never think of that?
Well, there was also
And-
reported a Goliath of bones, a Goliath made of skeletons, I believe it was.
No, it was a corpse colossus.
Right. So a colossus made of corpses.
Val will
Dead,
bust
and
out
we
her
don't have
map.
a necromancer.
She'll bust out her map and she'll indicate like where the mission they were just at took place and how it took them into that forest.
Oh,
Go ahead.
and let's not forget that the night sky eats things.
There is that too. It ate the Hydra we killed.
Now we know we could tell it was flying off to the northwest, but we couldn't see it.
The sky ate the Hydra.
It just
As far as we could perceive,
It is concerning.
a hand of the clouds in the night sky came down and picked it up and flew off with it.
after first
I suspect
throwing
it's
it
a
at
large
us.
creature.
Well, it did throw the Hydra at us first, and then came back to get it after we had to fight it.
It dropped the Hydra, and we just happened to be next to it.
Close enough.
Pretty sure that the Hydra was just terrified and
Hey, it was trying to kill us.
yeah.
The sky ate a Hydra that the sky had also thrown at you.
And we're going back there, yes.
We're going back there.
Yes.
You guys were evaluated by the magistrates, right?
I mean,
I think so.
would you rather do guard duty?
Let's just get this out the way. Do you got any doubts about us?
Yes.
Oh, no.
A few. like I
she
said,
points at
I'm
Saki.
staying
I respect that
open-minded.
honesty.
She just keeps chomping on her bear claw.
But you,
What?
are you going to try and undermine everything that we do because you have doubts about us? Are we going to have a problem?
No, absolutely not.
You sure? Because right now is your chance.
I just have some concerns, is all.
Oh, well, please, voice them.
You all just seem very green. But I'm told you've been through some amazing things. Though hearing them in detail, skies eating hydras, I'm not really sure what to make of it.
Personal theory, I think it's a dragon that's just using the night sky for cover.
And now there's a dragon involved.
Potentially.
It's just a theory. Look, there's some weird shit out there. That's why the cartographers were made. To find out what kind of weird shit is out there. To map the world. And yeah, sometimes our goals don't exactly coincide with that objective. It might be pretty roundabout. Sometimes we might have to do something that seems really off base or off kilter. You know, you might find yourself saying, this isn't the job I signed up for one day. But it all leads to the same thing. Making the world a safer place that people can go out and explore that world.
I'm just here to get a magic license and fulfill my compulsory service. So as long as we stay alive, it's fine. It's whatever. I am deigned to your leadership, Commander.
She kind of side-eyes Sophia. Then side-eyes Nihilus.
But when you start talking about all this duty stuff,
She stifles a snicker.
loyalty, duty,
Val is 17.
Duty.
I didn't say anything about loyalty or duty or anything like that. I talked about what your job is. What? Did you not read your job description?
I skimmed it.
Here's the thing. You know, you're making a big deal about not having faith in us, but you've given us no reason to have faith in you. What makes you better than us?
I've not professed to being better than anybody, and I believe that's what we're about to go on a mission to find out.
There's like a moment of realization in Val's face. I was like him, wasn't I?
A little bit.
Yeah. That attitude's gonna get beaten out of you real quick.
Still, we've got our mission. We're going to find missing cartographers. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, first step is we're gonna travel to West Crown first. Stock up on supplies, talk with some contacts, see if we can get some transportation.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're good to do whatever you want there, Commander. Just as long as we don't do anything stupid like jump into some kind of rift or something.
Now, hang on. Let's not rule that out entirely. We don't know what's on the other side of those.
God, see,
Hmm.
I want to agree with you.
Well, the one we went through took us to lake time.
Oh, man. And don't forget about the time fields. I know that wasn't through a rift, but it was in a pocket.
I don't know. Lake time really had me.
See, what in the Nine Hells is lake time?
Yeah.
Oh, lake time, man.
You We cannot explain Lake Time
Sure we can.
without taking you to Lake
See?
Time.
Docky, all the more reason to go through one of these portals. They've been on the other side. We've already got guides.
Oh,
All rifts are different.
yeah, the one we went through took us to someplace unexplainable and unexplorable.
And almost
Even
dumped us
better.
straight into the Black Pearl.
So you guys were this close to solving the mystery of the Black Pearl.
I don't think anyone who
and then
solves the
disappearing.
mystery survives it.
Either way, I hope we're able to find these missing cartographers.
Yeah, same here. But to be honest with you, knowing how missions are structured, I doubt we're actually going to find them, and really our objective is to find out information about what happened to them.
I'm
Might have
hoping
gone
to
through
find
a
them
portal.
alive.
Given we're at least 3 weeks behind the ball, not looking good for them.
I'm still gonna hold out hope that we find them alive.
Hopeful, yeah, but
They say time operates differently on the other side.
Yeah, maybe we could find a rift that could take us back in time.
we are not jumping into another rift head first.
Not head first.
Feet first.
We should probe it first.
It doesn't
Oh.
work that way. Trust me, I tried.
You know what Val probably hasn't done since coming home?
Oh, what?
She probably hasn't talked to Vermanius yet. Or Vermania.
I didn't really know how to get into that, because, like, she had questions for Bermanio.
I mean,
A lot of other things were happening.
I mean, you had a week, so
Vermanio, he sticks to his honeypot on the edge of society, because that's where the action happens. Right? Where does he live?
Vermonio lives in West Honeypot.
East Honeypot.
East. Right, he's on that
See,
side. He's the tiefling, right?
You
Yep.
know it's northeast honeypot.
I have it listed as East in my notes.
Yeah, and Val's just gonna have to grapple with the fact that she has two different distinct sets of memories.
Oh! Like, canonically, or like you're just changing that?
No, canonically. There's
Oh.
she knows he lives in East Honeypot, but that's not the edge of Quarantine's influence. Northeast Honeypot's where the action happens. Because
I mean, I planned on
that's-
visiting Bermanio before we left.
East Honeypot hasn't been in any danger since Northeast Honeypot was constructed.
She seems to, like... It looks like she's kind of in pain.
Are you alright, Val?
I don't know. I'll tell you what. Shit. She shakes her head. Sophia, what's the best meeting place for us to all meet up tomorrow? Think we should just meet by the docks, or...
if we're taking off to West Crown, then yeah, I'll pick a meeting spot somewhere near the docks.
Oh, gonna need to narrow that down.
Out of character, I'm
Okay,
picking
yeah.
an actual location.
Okay.
I assume
You guys
Sophia's
comfortable with,
also gonna do with chartering a ship.
Yes.
Do you need me to requisition any supplies or anything like that?
Everyone should be sure to stock up on rations. We're likely going to have a long trek.
I no longer need rations.
I'd recommend taking some anyway.
I don't need to eat.
I'd recommend taking some anyway.
That's probably true.
Depending on a magic item.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Plus, I need to feed squeakers.
If it comes down to it, I'll buy some off of you.
Okay.
So the trip to West Crown takes about a week over boat, so we'll meet up tomorrow at the docks. And we'll have plenty of time to get to know each other. And try to not hate each other so much.
I don't hate anyone.
I found
know
you
what I
all
did.
lovely.
I know what I said.
I think we'll do fine.
Oh, she's just whipping us into shape. It's
Yeah.
a team building exercise.
It sure is.
Oh God,
We'll
kill
have
me.
plenty of that. We have formation trainings every morning.
Yeah, we'll have to reorient that.
Well,
Val, after that, will dismiss herself. She'll go ahead and pay for everyone's meal.
okay. Where's it? 60?
I'll tell Val not to worry about it, and I'll ask them to place the charge on the Savetti tab.
Either way, I want to milk for the road.
There's no need. I'll cover this, Commander.
Oh yeah, they'll throw it on the family tab.
And then after Val dismisses herself, she's gonna go try and find Bramadio.
Okay. Is are you taking anybody with you?
She would express to Sophia and Nihilus that she's having some weird memory problems. She's actually going to ask you guys before she goes, hey, I've talked about Bramadio before, right? You guys have met him, haven't you?
I believe so.
Which section did he take care of?
Well, if I know.
Wasn't it east?
Yeah, see, that's what I thought, but for some reason, I'm not so sure. I mean,
Do
My brother and
I remember a northeast and northwest honeypots?
no, you don't.
Or would I only remember the west, north, and east honeypots?
Well, you remember you have two sets of memories for this. You have the one set which is there's east, north, and west, and then there's northeast, north, and northwest. North having been burned down during a demon incursion, where you guys found a demon cult.
But would I have the distinct memory of that being North Honeypot as well?
No,
At some point?
no.
No?
In one set of your memories, the North honeypot was a failed experiment, and in the other set of memories, it was a proper honeypot that burned down.
So once Val asks that question,
You see the same look on Sophia's face. That
and Nihilus.
yeah.
Okay, so are you seeing what I'm talking about now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go pay a visit to Bramadio real quick. One, I had questions about, don't know if you guys remember this, but, Guildo Polkus.
Who?
Guildo. Sky Warden.
Okay.
Rode a-
Right.
Rode a
From-
fucking dragon? God, these two guys would never believe us if we told them that we traveled around a long dead city, fought a nightmare spider,
I mean, considering that half your team is missing, I think they'll probably take it as reality.
Oh, that reminds me. Those scrolls from Dreamland, were those taken as well?
Yeah, they were taken as relics.
Hmm.
But you were compensated.
We just don't know it.
You guys got 10k of gold somehow.
So, okay. Do we take the new guys with us, or make this a little personal journey?
I will let you two go.
I have to charter a ship and make arrangements.
All right. If Sophia's not going, then I will go. Can't leave you alone, Val.
And I don't know if any of the new guys are from Northeast Honeypot.
Well, if I remember
Out
correctly,
of the city? No.
No, you don't.
which
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not sure if I fucking do.
Yeah, Corvo's definitely not from Northeast Honeypot.
We'll be going to Northeast Honeypot, which is a little more dangerous than most, so
How far is that out?
it's a good
Oh,
good
I'd
bit.
love to go.
And just invite yourself, why don't you? But yeah, actually,
Well, I can't let you go to dangerous territory alone. Far be it from me to perform my duty like that.
oh, anything that's in the Northeast Honeypot is well below our pay grade, but still, I do appreciate it. Come with if you want.
So did Saki and Corvo actually want to go as well, or are they?
Well, we can't really have our new commander throwing themselves headfirst into danger.
Corvo just considers it danger because it's not in the city.
Oh, something magical for Saki, because she was obsessed with magic. Val's also covered, like her arms are covered in runes. All of her equipment has runes inscribed on them.
Yeah, very interesting. I want to see what you do with those. I'm going.
Sophia,
I'm in.
if you could, if I'm going on this, I don't know how much time I'll have when I get back.
Nathaniel's out of the room right now.
Oh, darn. I'm gonna ask if Sophia could buy me some rations.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Saki's going, then
I'll take care of a lot of stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, Northeast Honeypot's a decent walk. It's probably like 15 miles away from town, like from the city walls anyway. So it probably takes 2 hours to walk there at a decent pace.
Yeah, I'm committing. You guys don't have to, but Val's committing.
I'll bring my dog.
Also, the shield. Cleaving hesitation.
I think you lost cleaving hesitation because all your magic items got ripped.
Can't even keep it as like an heirloom.
Nope.
Yeah, I stopped off and picked up my riding dog.
You have a
She's sad
riding
about
dog?
losing that.
Oh yeah, his name's Bartleby.
See,
Okay.
and now I'm not mad. I'm not mad at this dog. This is fine.
Halfling on a dog, gotta kill it.
No, demon dog. You gotta kill it.
Slice.
Halfling on a dog. That's all right.
I'll have squeakers right on top of my head.
So yeah, Val's gonna lead them over to the Northeast Honeypot. Be about 2 hours. Should try and meet up with Bramano.
Okay. As you're passing through East Honeypot, because you have to go through East Honeypot to get to Northeast Honeypot, it's really weird to because you know where Romano lives in East Honeypot. You know where it is. His house has always been there. And
But
it's
it's
not.
not.
It's not. It's not. The house is there. It's not that. It's not Romano. He doesn't live there.
Val, I need to check something, and it's kind of important. Do I still have the letter?
Yeah, you still have your letter.
Has it been altered?
Same letter. Val, I don't know how this will find you. Our unit has found the village. It's not what they think. There is a bigger threat.
That's not the correct inflection. We discussed that.
Inflection. It's text.
Val, I don't know how this will find you.
What are you talking about? It's just it's text.
No, we discussed that.
It's clearly been altered.
I made a really good sense motive on the letter, and you were like, the inflection, you need to read it differently. But yeah, so as we pass by that house, she's gonna point to Nihilus and say, "That's where Bermanio lived. All my life. That's where he lived."
Yep. You can still, when you look at the house, you can see like a memory of Drix running to the house to just pester Bermanio, and it just fades, and there's just a regular family there, like a family of like elves.
Well, then I guess we're off to the north.
I mean, we were already heading there. We just have to go through East Honeypot to get there.
True, but this is where he lived, or at least where it's supposed to.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I know where he lives now, too.
That's also weird, but
Yeah.
I think I have the same information.
Even weirder. Okay, do I still have memories of Drix going to that house in Northeast Honeypot? And Val going with him?
Yeah. It feels wrong to have those memories, but they're there.
And here's the other thing, Nihilus. I remember going to his house in the Northeast Honeypot, which is a danger zone. Why would they ever let kids out there?
I don't know.
I mean, it's only dangerous because it's at the edge of the city's influence.
Yeah, but like, do you really think if Bermanio is a Northeast Honeypot guard, do you really think he'd be spending time with kids?
Yeah, he did it
Okay.
in his honeypot.
Yeah, but that was basically like he's a cop.
Yeah, well, sort of. He's a member of the Righteous, and the Righteous are very reluctant to perform the roles of guards because they are technically a military fighting force.
Yeah, but he wasn't smug like that.
No, he wasn't.
He was
Wait,
he was
you guys
fine
never
doing it.
said we were going to go see a cop.
Well, he's
I wouldn't call Bermanio a cop. I mean, come on, you had to have heard of Bermanio.
so
Tiefling?
As you guys
Have
were
I heard of
walking,
him?
give me a knowledge local.
Knowledge local.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Care about any of this stuff? This is untrained.
Hold on. Do you have a knowledge
Whoops.
nobility?
No.
Oh well, never mind. This will be fine.
Nature, history, arcana,
I'm gonna
and
say
planes.
I'm gonna say no. You probably haven't heard of him, especially because he's you know, as previously mentioned, he's just some guard in Northeast Honeypot.
I feel like if you lived here, you'd probably know him.
22 nobility.
Yeah, but Corvo lives in the city proper. So as you guys are heading that way,
Oh
you
wait,
get-
he Cavi,
yeah.
Razzie. Sorry, learning
Oh.
new names. It's hard.
Razzie, I didn't ask for a check from you.
I need to go.
Apologies.
My cat may have gotten outside.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Well, good luck.
Yeah, I'll be back maybe.
Um,
Never mind. They found her immediately.
Okay. I panicked a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But
as you guys are heading to Northeast Honeypot, the actual like agricultural like the crops, the area where the crops are cropping, ends, and the area where the livestock farming begins. And Val, you hesitate for a moment, because you've been at this edge many times, and in half of your memories, it's like this is the danger zone for children. You don't go past this point because it's just wilderness after that. And in the other half, you're going to Bermanio's house.
And I take it Nihilus is also seeing the danger zone.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Nihilus has come out here with a bunch of the other street urchins to dare each other to go further and further out.
Undoubtedly.
But in half of Nihilus's memories, he has to go much further than this to the edge of the livestock farming area before he gets to the danger zone.
Nihilus kind of holds his head and just like, this isn't right.
No.
Something's very wrong.
But
You guys alright?
I have 2 sets of memories.
Oh, don't. Before you say anything, Val's gonna like put a hand on your shoulder and shake her head,
Fine.
and quietly, like, she'll get close to you, and tell you, like, very quietly, we don't need to give them any more reason to not trust us than we already have.
Nihilus will retort, isn't keeping secrets giving them more reason to not trust us?
Keeping secrets, are we?
I don't think we
Okay.
should talk about this until we know what the hell is going on, though. Otherwise, it just makes us look insane.
Let me think about it.
See, they're just whispering to each other and hiding information from us.
Keeping secrets is no fun. Keeping
Just
secrets
start.
hurt someone.
Look,
Razzie.
look, it's been a long few weeks, okay? I'm just tired. All of us are. We went through some things.
That's fine. Commander, you don't need to explain anything to us. I told you, open-minded.
Anyway, Bronio.
so eventually you guys will reach Northeast Honeypot. And I assume you're going to Vermonti's house.
Yes.
Okay. You see a house that you've gone to many times before, and actually emerging from the house, and the rest of you who don't know Vermonio yet see this very large, imposing tiefling figure, like the stereotype of a tiefling, with the brazen red skin, 2 swept back horns, and just a hulking figure, but he has a kindness to his face. And when he sees you approach, he says, he kind of does a big wave. Says, well, hey there, kiddo.
She, responds in kind with a big wave. Hey, Bronio. Been a while.
I heard you were on a mission.
Yeah, we just got back a week ago, actually. Haven't really had time to come visit. This is, new squad I got here. Did you hear? I've been promoted.
Oh, promoted. Now you make bigger maps.
She's gonna watch his face very closely when she says this. Well, yeah, but I'm the commander now.
Yeah, he's doing like some mental math of like,
She's nodding as she looks at his face.
How many people had to die for this to happen?
says, well,
I'm so sorry to hear that.
far be it from me to question command's guidance.
She quietly says to him, "You don't have to make it so obvious in front of the new recruits. I'm just as shocked as you are."
Oh, I mean, yeah, of course. You are in perfectly capable hands. And he's looking to you, nodding, like,
Okay, you can stop hamming it up now.
okay, fine. You're all gonna die.
Ah, yes, the cartographer mantra.
You gotta die from something, Val.
If you live, your family.
All right, a couple of questions for you. Sorry, don't mean to make this all business. first question. Been on my mind for a long time. Have to get this out the way. Gildo Pulchus. Do you happen to know a relative of that name?
He thinks for a second. He's like, I mean, he lives over in Northwest Honeypot.
He lives?
Yeah, he lives. He's a cousin of mine.
A cousin?
He's not. He kind of gestures to himself. He's normal, but
Yeah, speaking of, hey, what's it feel like to have those big horns?
Aki, we don't just ask people about their big horns.
he kind of
Look, I'm just asking for a friend. And she'll wink at you.
Val actually turns to shit. These names. I'm sorry. Corvo, actually.
Okay.
Says, someone who lived with the why not? Why not ask? If you're curious about something, you should ask.
He actually kind of fixes his posture and half strikes a pose. Majestic.
She thumbs over to him. My brother was always really proud of his.
Well,
Okay,
I stand corrected. By all means, ask tieflings about their talents.
Yeah, see, he likes it.
I mean, I can't speak for all of them, but I mean, as long as you're not being an ass, there's no reason to not ask people about your differences. But that's
You can either
neither
be
here nor there.
proud of your differences or ashamed of them. One of them is much more taxing.
So
I
he's a
suppose
cousin.
that's probably right.
Sorry. So he's a cousin of yours. Was he a Lord Marshal ever?
Lord Marshal, he's a fisherman.
Okay. She shakes her head. All right, don't worry about it. Weird train of thought. Second question. Have you always lived here?
How long have you guys been gone?
She says that one kind of quietly to him, like. And I'm gonna actually.
Confused. He's like.
I'm gonna make
no, You've been visiting my house with your brother for as long as you've been alive.
What kind of role would it be for her to like impart a sense of worry in what she's saying?
Without anybody noticing?
Yeah.
It's a bluff check.
Bluff?
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Yeah, what do you think it would be?
Like,
How do I lie
she
to
wants
people?
him to know that she's worried, but she doesn't want them to know.
Yeah, it's a bluff check.
Go on with the bluff check.
Yeah, so then everybody has to roll a sense motive. If you actually care
I
to
trust you.
try. It's pretty
I
good.
trust you, makes the roll.
I think it's plain as day, but
Damn, is it?
Look at that.
Doesn't seem like it's plain as day.
I mean, between everything else and Val rediscovering a lot of things about her homeland.
Yeah, but your character doesn't respect Val anyway. Why would he be paying attention?
That's not true. I respect Val.
Oh, no, he doesn't. You don't have to lie to me. You can lie to
Just
Val. Don't lie to me.
Maybe not necessarily as a commander, but I do respect Val's capabilities. Just
So
maybe questions about whether or not, leader.
Romanio is he tries to be very reassuring. Yes, Val, I've lived here almost my whole life. Someone has to keep the edge of society safe. Plus,
been
the
around
the occasional rift incursion is much more exciting than sitting in town behind the walls and filing paperwork.
Oh, yeah. Believe me. We've learned.
Someone has to protect the cattle.
That all said, you've been around the block a long time. You ever had any experiences with cartographers coming back from a job and just having a gap?
Gap?
Yeah, as in like she taps her head. Time gone. Things not where they used to be.
I've never heard of anything like that. I know a lot of cartographers retire after a single mission.
Yeah. Knew that, but
Can't
I don't
use
know.
that.
It's not a easy profession.
No, it sure isn't, is it? How have things been on this side of the honeypots? Calm lately? More rift incursions than usual? Less?
Than usual? It's about the same, I suppose. We have had some difficulty with undead recently.
Undead?
Yeah, they shamble in from up north from time to time.
I'll make a knowledge local check on that.
Certainly something we could help out with.
I want to see if I remember a little something about this. My knowledge local is... Bam.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of skewed, right? So you do know that Northeast Honeypot / East Honeypot occasionally gets besieged by a decent amount of undead. In fact, I mean, the honeypots, they're built to be like defensible positions. They're honeypots.
Right. But, like, I just wanted to know if... Because now I have two sets of memories I'm working off of. I thought that undead weren't so much of a problem out here.
It's not, like, a huge problem, but it does come up from time to time. It's not unusual.
Okay.
It's like, it's almost like a seasonal thing, too.
Seasonal undead!
Yeah, it's like, you know.
They're coming
in
to
The
town for
Walking
their
Dead,
pumpkin
whenever,
spice
like-
lattes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the undead freeze over in winter and then they thaw out. They get rushed in the spring.
It's almost the opposite, because it's still early, Amadeus, so it's still the middle of winter. They usually show up in the winter.
So Val will probably just spend some time here, like, kind of using the bluff check that I got from before, kind of like probing for as much information as she can to weigh against her own memories.
I mean, everything Bermani is going to give you is going to be on the side of this is always how things have been.
Yeah, which is what she needs right now. She's not, you know, she's trying to figure out what's real and what isn't.
You've been Mandela.
Yes, I've been Mandela. Is it Berenstain or Berenstein?
Is it East Honeypot or Northeast Honeypot?
Were there Northeast honeypots and Northwest honeypots before?
I mean, you had one set of memories where there were, one set of memories where there weren't.
In 5e, there were not.
Yeah. If you want to be specific, you would remember that Shiloh is from North Honeypot.
But that was a failed... No, that was North honeypot.
It's North Honeypot.
That was failed.
Shiloh specifically was from North Honeypot, part of a huge woodcutter community. Huge woodcutter community.
We should
Because
also...
that was the closest one to the woods.
it's getting late, so maybe not this time, but next time before we make the trip and skip to Westground, we should visit Shiloh and get the newcomers to interact with him, because he's a retiree. He's a one, not one mission, but like 3 missions.
I mean, it was
That'd
one,
be interesting.
one campaign. That's what you actually call an outing, is a campaign. I just couldn't remember it.
Okay, so he did 1 campaign and then retired, like a lot of cartographers.
A lot of them. About half of them.
Ideally, he'd be using his experience from this to help protect North Honeypot from the demon incursions.
He could also be a trainer now.
Could also be missing.
Well, he came back
Who
on the boat with us.
knows?
Yeah, who knows what happened?
Yeah, he was on the boat.
Yeah, but it's been a week.
It's been... hold on. Pull up the calendar. Longer than that.
Since we saw Shiloh last?
Oh, I mean, you can bring that up on your own, but...
Yeah, you said it took
It was
about a
like-
week for us to get a squad.
No. It takes longer than that. Nowadays, 11... It was... Here? It was like a month. Because in that
Wait.
month, you guys had a bunch of elective classes to take.
Since we got back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so then our guess on this being 3 weeks is way off. That's 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah, from the time of you guys trying to accept the thing, it would be like about 7 weeks.
Okay.
The mission's old though.
And it's still listed as urgent.
Mm-hmm.
So important information.
But I will agree, it is starting to get late.
Yeah. I think we'll call it here. But I think it was a decent first session.
Yeah.
First session.
Yeah, right. We didn't get in any combat, but we'll see how it plays out. See how these new characters shake out together.
Oh, there had to be a meet and greet session 0, pretty much. I mean, Ryan wasn't even expecting to play today.
Right. I'm not even supposed to be here. Alright. Kill off old
Yeah.
Shamo.
Had to use and abuse my magic missile.